Papa Squat. Coming at you. La, 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 la. We are going to listen to a song that has actually been on the list for a while, and I just keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off because other things come up. But whoever has recommended this, and I'm sorry I didn't note your name, has been doing it for a while, and I really do appreciate when you guys come back and say, oh, hey, have you done this? Listen to this. You gotta listen to this, because I get so many requests from people and suggestions from people. I should actually say suggestions, because I do actually ask for them. And I love to get them, because I wouldn't find this music any other way. Anyway, this is Sickboyrari, otherwise known as Black Kray. And the song is going to be called Amongst the Dead. I found a nice little fandom site. I think it's funny that it's a fandom site, because I associate fandom with role-playing games and things like Critical Role and that sort of thing, because I'm a huge geek and work in that industry, or have worked in that industry. But let's talk about Black Kray. Rari, R-A-R-I, Rari O'Neal, born 1994. Yeah, I was out of college by then. Better known by his stage name Black Kray, aka Sickboyrari, is an American rapper, producer, film director, and the founding member of the collective Goth Money Records. Kray is from Richmond, Virginia, in a place he calls the Dirt Road, and is often in Los Angeles. He is very skinny by this picture that's shown here. Kray began rapping in his teenage years, meeting his future Goth Money Records members via the internet in roughly 2012. I'm telling you, this internet thing might catch on. He has his own extensive solo discography separate from Goth Money. However, Kray is also a frequent collaborator, creating tracks with artists/producers such as Space Ghost Perp, Chapo, I guess, CHXPO. I assume the X is supposed to be an A, because that seems to be a thing now, just like Goyard. Working on Dying, Bladee, and many more. Is it Bladee? B-L-A-D-E-E? I assume it's pronounced like that. Kray is one of the most unique artists born from the internet rap culture. See, there's that internet word again. Drawing heavy influence from artists such as Lil... Just kill me. Lil B. I hate the name Lil. The word Lil. Like Lil Red Express Truck used to be a thing. Anyway, his mannerisms and style made him a pioneer in the cloud rap subgenre, and he has also been at the forefront of the tread subgenre. I don't know the tread subgenre. I've heard of cloud. His signature delivery is often very slurred and nearly unintelligible, sometimes reaching a sing-song tone. Okay. Oh, I gotta share something with you guys. They mentioned sing-song tone. Afterwards, stick around afterwards, because it will be worth it. Believe me, it's insane stuff that you may not have heard before. I just happened to think of it. I don't even have the page pulled up. Let's jump into Sickboyrari with Amongst the Dead. This looks like it must be from about 2019, or at least that's when this copy of the video was uploaded. Oh, and this is his YouTube page. So it's only a few years old, and let's go. It's short. It's 1 minute 49, so I'm going to do another video after this, because this one's so short. Let's go. Spin.
Here's how I control the lights.
Yeah, I like this. It's not. It's not all that different than normal. I don't even know what I mean necessarily by that. Normal hip hop, right? It's very. It's a little atmospheric. There's definitely a de-emphasis on the lyrics themselves, which I knew that already from what we had just read. But the words really have kind of become texture in the song, as opposed to the point of the song or anything like that. Very relaxed, very stoned feeling song. Very, yeah, it's really interesting. It's lighter than I thought. It doesn't have really any dark undertones to it, like that doom, doom sort of bass. Yeah, really interesting.
I'd like to look through that hole in the box.
Okay.
Tell me what you see.
You can see a reflection on the glass.
Yeah.
So you can see yourself like a mirror.
Like a mirror, right? See it right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can see it. Mm-hmm.
So what was that from, Mr. Science, Doctor Science? Well, it's not Bill Nye. It was one of the other shows, but I'm sure that's exactly what that was from. I'm wondering about the reason for it, but that's simply because I'm gonna assume this guy has something to say, right? Why would you include that? I mean, obviously, it's not really the fact that it's a science show. It's the thing about the mirror and looking at yourself and that sort of thing. And maybe, I guess I would have to do a quicker? No, a more detailed. That's the word, John. A more detailed reading of the lyrics to really get what he's trying to say. But I think the inclusion of that is neat too, because as someone who didn't grow up with that TV show, I mean, I didn't grow up with that TV show. I know of it. He probably also didn't grow up with it if he was born in '94. Because maybe he did. So it's like a childhood memory thing, and so it's going to speak to the same people who have that shared memory of that kind of show. Yeah, really interesting. This is why, by the way, music is why every generation, every class of, like school class has certain favorite songs, right? Because it speaks directly to them and their experience at that point in their life, because the person making the song is the same age as them or just a few years older, and so there is so much more that they're able to connect with compared to, a 14-year-old listening to U2, the band U2. And it's interesting to see him include this, is really all I'm saying.
What you see?
You can see a reflection on the glass.
Yeah.
So you can see yourself like a mirror.
Like a mirror, right? See it right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can see it. Mm-hmm.
Green falling on my pocket, no lid. Ain't for the talk, not no lid. See gang shit, what that did. Smoking dope, got my eyes bloody red. Diamonds in my baby, now they goose. And I'm foreign slime down with extra goose. And I'm foreign slime down with my buck crew. And a young nigga ballin' like a clues. Love first walk on, he just re-rock. Dirty diamonds on my first like Rick Rock. Pull up lean and I'm trippin' on the block. Pull up lean, drippin' on the block.
Turning into a skeleton.
Turning into a skeleton. Yeah, I definitely need to check out the lyrics on that, because he's definitely saying some stuff, and I mean, I can kind of guess at some of it because I didn't read along as much, and there were sections where the lyrics were missing. But definitely, well, he says right here on the thing that I just stopped on, sick gang stuff. Why I swear in some videos and don't in others? I don't understand it either. But he's talking about, obviously, his experience in coming up and all this. And again, I'm only basing this on what's in the video and what's in the song. And how that life is death, right? Like that's the only place it leads to. And I don't know what the reflection is. Maybe that's supposed to be, or the other people that are in the same lifestyle. You're all kind of looking at each other, and you're just a reflection of each other. Or is it actually him looking in a mirror and seeing the person he's become, and dealing with that, and the fact that he is living amongst the dead, because there are other people like him in the same or very similar situation who could just turn up dead tomorrow. I don't know. I'm making all that up off the top of my head based on what the video said and the words that I actually read. I really like the music. It has a really nice, again, just kind of a nice, calm sort of feel to it. Now, one thing I wanted to do, what I want to do is play a song for you from Mouse, who is a reggae performer who is absolutely unlike anybody else. And if some rapper wants to start using this style in their music, it would be fantastic. Mouse was decades ahead of the curve of turning lyrics into texture, and this is from 1984. Mouse. I'm only going to play a little bit of it just so you can get the feel for it, and all of his music is very similar to this. It's all reggae, but oh my god, it's some of my favorite stuff because it is so weird and different and cool. Are you going to play? Of course. This isn't legal. What? Love it. That's him singing.
Left me slim thing on me gonna foreign. Bang bang many bang bang the oin. When me come back said the girl big and fat yo. Bang bang many bang bang the oin. Me want to know if Joe grind on anorexia and that
This is a horrible version of the song, but you could at least hear his voice. Let's see if we can get the real version of the song. Oh, this is different than the one I know.
the other time me sight them our at. I sight them at reggae sons blast. Bing 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 bing.
Love it. Yeah, so anyway, that's Mouse. I highly recommend checking his stuff out because it is still, even today, completely unlike anything else that's out there. He is his own performer. He did some work years ago with Brand Van 3000. That was excellent. And boy, that was back in the mid-2000s probably, mid-late 2000s. And I just love his stuff. So anyway, I thought Black Kray / Sickboyrari stuff here was really good, and I would totally listen to more of this. I'm probably going to add this to my phone so I can listen to it in the car, because it's just a good song. There you have Pop Squad. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Also, come right back for the next video, which is going to be a Summers video. There you go.